How was the first day in full pads?
Oh, man. It felt nice. I actually, it was our first day that we practiced in the afternoon. Most of our practices have been the morning practice. And so we came in and we got a nice little walk through and warm up. And so I felt more of a lather going with, a little 2 p.m. afternoon practice. I was really excited to get out there and get on the pads and get on the pants and get the leash off of us so we can get on. It was goal line, so we had a nice presentation last night. And so it was a great first day of getting your hits in.
You're not a morning person?
Oh no, I'm a morning person. I'm absolutely a morning person. But I also like the heat, and I know all year we're going to be practicing in the afternoon. And so it's kind of just getting in that rhythm of, the wake up time, routine time. It's better. It's easier, I feel like, on my body to just keep the same schedule if we're going to practice at 6 every day or noon every day, just so we can get a rhythm. But you got to handle it, as Coach Wiley says. Got to handle it no matter what.
How's right tackle been treating you? Looks like you've been playing more tackle.
Yeah, I've been liking what I've been playing. I kind of, I'm like I said from last time, no one-trick pony, so you kind of move around to whatever the team needs. I like being in space. I like going a little faster. So I'm enjoying it, and we got a great group of guys in the room, like we've talked about before, but not just person-wise, player-wise. There's a lot of great starting film, a lot of great guys, a lot of hours in the game, and so there's so much. For us, it's not learning what we're doing or what the play is. It's the last 2% or 5% of, when his hand's there, lift up the elbow or swipe or flat. It's the 1%, not the major thing. And so coming away and coming out to practice to try to chisel one thing, work on one thing before practice, bend your knees or chop the elbow or flash or square up or something like that. And so that's what I love is the finite details that we've been working on.
You're a big culture guy around the program.
Something like that.
How vocal are you inside the locker room with the team?
I feel like I blend in with everyone. I have no problem getting along and understanding who people are, and I understand there's a difference between the player and the athlete, and I sometimes struggle with separating and turning the switch off after practice. I've recently moved, and so I didn't have a commute, so I'd go home and I would still be thinking about practice and living with everyone from practice. And so now I understand you kind of just gotta know who you're talking to and what you're going with, because then you can relate to people better. Because you don't know anyone that's the same two people. And so being able to relate to people and then understand what they need to hear. Some guys, they need a little giddy up. Some guys, they need, you got this. Some guys need reassurance. So knowing who you're talking to helps build a stronger relationship. Those glue guys in the locker room, the guys that you can go to talk about anything. And so the more you know everyone, the more everyone can pick each other up.
Which of the new freshmen have stood out to you?
Which of the new freshmen have stood out to us? Alani in the O-line room specifically. They're all, if we could go down the board on each position, but Alani really, oh my God, there are some flashes. I'm telling you, I know we can't show you guys film or anything like that, but if there was a moment where you guys could see some of the things he's doing, he's going to be an extremely elite player. He's going to be an extremely elite player, and they all are. And they really are, and especially with Coach Henson in the room developing guys. But it's fun to see, man, I wish I was 18 again. I'm 22, I feel old, and you see these cats and God, I wish I could start again. Except only here, but beggars can't be choosers.
As you get older and bigger and stronger, have you lost any of that flexibility?
No, I still just flexible as always. Still, made by rubber. I notice I do need to warm up now, though. Now that I can't just do anything. You really gotta feel it, because I can feel my hamstrings getting tight when we go too long or quad. So it's a good thing, but still, all the flexibility's there.
Let's do one more.
What was your assessment of the O-line's performance today?
Today, it was great. Communication, there's always a communication thing, especially rolling around with guys, especially, with, we were just talking about freshmen, just kind of learning to adjust to the game, that it's that much faster, and that it's, Coach Henson got really big on, if, you're talking next to the guy, if I make a call, you need to echo it back, or I'm just going to keep calling it because I don't think you got it, because that's why they turn up the volume in practice, so we can train like it's Autzen or somewhere it's really loud, you can't understand what's going on. So communication it's just a time thing, I feel like, but I just like the overall, competitiveness, and then the respect for one another, when we can go right after an error or a good play and talk to each other and say, what did you see? Because we'll all watch each other's reps. And so whoever's the left guard can go to the number 2 left guard, or the number 3 can go to the number 1, because they were all looking at each other. So we all can make corrections on the field to help improve the next drive, which is not like many other places that I know my friends that play at. So that part's really great that I loved about today. You can go to any of our brothers, and they'll help you out anytime.
Thank you, Cooper.
Thank you,
The
guys.
shyest
Thanks,
player on
Cooper.
the team.